Aren't you tired of boring and predictable podcasts? Remember the movie Groundhog Day? Ugh. The only thing predictable about this show is that we're guzzling booze. Count on it. This is the Appleboys Podcast. Appleboys.us. If it's NFTs, music festivals, sporting events, strip clubs, current events, or masturbation techniques. Did I read that right? There's more than one? Fueled by, but not sponsored by, Miller Lite. This is the Appleboys Podcast. Now your hosts, Josh, Cory, Rob, and Jimmy. Rob has issues. Just saying, bro.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Appleboys Podcast. I'm Josh. I'm here with Cory.
After a long and lonely absence, we're back.
What's up, Rob?
Hey there.
Hey, Jimmy.
Hey, y'all. It's been a minute. I'm Jimmy.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Jimmy went to the deep south for a little while there, apparently, and developed an accent.
Did you get any popsicles in your basement?
What the hell are you talking about?
This is how I talk.
Is that just your new brand?
Do what?
I see.
Hey, Jimbo now.
Did you guys miss
What's
me
up,
while
Brandon?
I was in Disney World?
I miss you anytime you're away from me, Josh.
Thanks, Cory.
Buddy, I missed you so much.
Yeah, same.
I'm interested to see how long Jimmy can keep that up.
Keep what up, buddy?
I really hope it's the entire episode.
Me too.
We're going to say something outrageous and he's going to break, though.
Brother, there's nothing to break. This is me.
All right.
This is my brand.
I'm not on Team Jimmy tonight.
Yeah. Fuck Team Jimmy.
Jimmy is dead.
Team Jimbo? Yeah, Jimbo rises.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, no.
Anyway, how was your trip to O-Town there, Joshua?
I'm trying to think of I think they only had one hit. I'm trying to think of the O-Town song, and I can't think of it. What was the song called?
I don't fucking remember.
Somebody Google that. O-Town one-hit wonder.
The hell is the O-Town?
Yeah, what is the O-Town, buddy?
Wow, you guys are so young you don't remember O-Town? They were a like a shitty boy band.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think they're a boy band, but I can't remember for sure.
I never heard of that.
They were based out of Orlando, hence O-Town.
Oh, that's awful.
Oh, they did All or Nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Because I want it all or nothing at all.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, that's it.
That's O-Town.
For those of you that had Josh singing 5 minutes into an episode.
Go ahead and mark that off on the bingo card,
Yep.
baby.
Everyone needs to start taking the under. I'm sure there's...
Yeah, no shit.
Man, I'm not going to lie. I only listen to like Luke Bryant and Kenny Chesney.
What is wrong with you?
Luke Bryant with
Yeah,
a T?
Luke Bryant.
It's Luke Bryan.
There's a goddamn T at the end of that.
Uh,
Says it on the CD I got in my truck.
To answer your question, Cory, Orlando was hot and busy.
As per usual.
Hold on. Y'all ever just hear the sound of a truck rolling coal down the road and think, damn, I want to be in that truck?
why is this happening? Why did you think? Because you were normal.
You never been to Orlando and heard a truck rolling down the road?
We're 2 minutes and 46 seconds in to recording, and 2 minutes and 47 seconds ago, you did not sound like this. I don't understand.
It's like we flipped a switch.
You pushed record, and then fucking Southern Jimbo came out.
This is me.
All right.
I've been hiding it this whole time.
I'm glad that you're really coming out, buddy.
Sorry, Josh.
Don't be sorry. I think this is a inside joke between me and you based on something that happened the other day.
Oh,
Please elaborate.
hell, I know what you're talking about now.
Isn't it the same thing? Pretty
Right.
similar?
It's kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
Where Rob thought there was a goddamn frog in your throat.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, my God. Yo, that was intense.
I don't even know how to make the voice that I was making the other day, but all of a sudden I was in the room with Jimmy and two other people that I don't even remember, and I just started talking in this weird voice, and
Like goddamn detective from New York.
I couldn't stop.
One of them Yankees.
And Rob came in, and I talked to him, and he was like, "What?" And he started laughing, and Jimmy told him that I had issues with my voice, and that went on for like an hour and a half, him thinking that I couldn't talk.
Hold on. Rob is just realizing that Josh didn't actually have something wrong with his throat. He's just talking weird.
Man,
I tell you what.
when you came up later that day and you were like, guess what? My voice is fixed. I was like, oh, thank God. I was really worried.
Yeah. I thought at that point that you had realized that, haha, it was a joke.
Nope, it's right now.
Well, that's fantastic.
I thought you had that throat
Funniest shit
thing
I ever
going on.
heard.
Wow.
Normally, when we take our trips to Orlando, we're able to just choose whenever we want to go. And we normally structure the trip based on when it is least likely to be busy. So when other people can't vacation, that's when we go, right? It's optimal from a traffic perspective, from a pricing perspective, at places to stay. And then at the actual parks, it's a better experience. But my daughter's in kindergarten now. And so because of that, we have to select times that we don't have to pull her out of school to go. And so that was spring break. And guess what?
Spring break.
Everybody else.
Everybody at goddamn Disney World, buddy.
Everybody else was on spring break at the same time. There were so many people from the state of Tennessee at Disney World.
No doubt.
Which Disney World did you go to?
The one in Orlando.
The only Disney
No,
World.
but which Disney World?
The only one.
You went to fucking Epcot, Animal Kingdom,
Yeah.
Disney.
He knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Come on. Which
I know.
Disney World? Which world?
I went to all 4 worlds.
There's 4?
And I went to Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. So I went to
Did the grand tour.
6 theme parks in Orlando.
Nice.
I skipped Busch Gardens.
Did
and
you do
SeaWorld.
Did you do the Harry Potter thing?
I did.
Fuck SeaWorld.
Man, I low-key love fucking SeaWorld. I know I shouldn't, and the animals there are treated badly, but
Oh,
as
they're
a
not.
kid,
That's a rumor.
That's not a rumor, buddy.
as a kid, see, I knew it would happen. I said something ridiculous, and Jimmy immediately was like, yo, fuck SeaWorld.
Man,
Oh, got him.
Yeah, get fucked, idiot. As a kid, I just have so many memories of SeaWorld and all the Kraken coaster and all that shit going on. It was great.
The Kraken coaster didn't exist the last time I went to SeaWorld. I did meet Shamu.
You met Shampoo, buddy?
buddy, I met Shampoo.
Was this before or after he ate a person?
It was before.
Okay.
It was during.
I was the person.
Boy, he was hungry.
No, we did the. What is happening?
The boy, he was hungry comment got me.
We did the Harry Potter thing. We paid extra for something that Universal sells called the Unlimited Express Pass. And it's the best thing in theme parks where
Josh just loves sucking Mickey Mouse's dick.
Jesus.
this is Universal Studios and has nothing to do with Mickey Mouse, you asshole.
That makes it way better. All right, go on with your.
It's all connected.
No, the mouse runs everything.
Do your research.
Does Disney own Universal?
I seen on
No,
TikTok
they do not.
they had Disney and Universal connected.
I could see that being a thing. I do want to hear about this Universal Park Pass, though.
I mean, haven't we talked about it before?
I don't know if we
did.
talked about it before, but either way, the reason I'm bringing it back up if we did talk about it
Yeah.
is because you can skip the line as many times as you want, and they only sell a certain number per day. So it's very expensive, but it's worth it if you want to ride the same stuff multiple times because it takes a potentially hour and a half, 2 hour long wait and makes it like 5 minutes, and it's great.
So how much is it now? Because I think before you said it was like almost $200.
Yeah, so the Unlimited Express Pass is like $189
God, so much money.
plus the park ticket per person.
That's
So-
crazy.
How much is the park ticket?
Like $140.
So it's more than the park ticket.
Yes.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
That's
I
like
mean-
twice as much as the exhaust on my truck.
That kind of makes sense, I guess, but it sounds bad to me.
Well, if you go during spring break and every ride is like 2.5 hours
Yeah,
long
sure.
and you're doing both parks in one day, it allows you to get to all the things that you want to get to.
It makes a lot of sense. How long was the Velocicoaster ride? Or
So
line?
it was listed as 90 minutes
Yeah.
when we got there, but we like straight to that. Like, so we were trying to get to it ahead of the crowd. We only waited in line for about an hour and 5 minutes for it, though. So it wasn't as bad as the thing said. It was the best roller coaster I've ever ridden in my life.
That's what I've heard. I don't do roller coasters, but I've heard it's a good one.
It was incredible. So it does some pretty intense corkscrews where like you're going really fast and it's corkscrewing around.
I love screwing around.
Yeah. All right.
You're going to have to stop.
I like it.
Like, I'm not going to be able to do it.
What do you mean? Do what?
Do what?
But it was a really good roller coaster.
Yes. There's some parts of the roller coaster where normally when a roller coaster accelerates really, really quickly, it has sort of a whiplash effect where it jerks you back and it kind of hurts your neck. But with this one, you're already going pretty fast and you hit one of the little things in the middle that normally would slow you down, but instead it speeds you up, but it's at a very natural acceleration. So you start going really fast, but it doesn't hurt. And then there's a part of the roller coaster where you're completely upside down. So like think Top Gun, I was inverted.
Yeah.
Like you're 100% upside down for what feels like 30 seconds. Like it's definitely not. But your shoulders are on the shoulder pads like you could fall out of this thing if the shoulder pads fell. And it's awesome.
That's a hefty no thank you.
It's incredible.
No way.
I mean, it sounds pretty cool.
Hard pass.
I like it.
It was so good.
No.
And then the Hagrid roller coaster, we waited almost 2 hours for, but that was also worth it.
Was that with your unlimited thing?
So the Hagrid thing and the Velocicoaster are the only two rides in all of the two parks that are excluded.
Gotcha.
Everything else is okay.
I was about to say, like, this seems like a ripoff.
No.
If you pay $200.
No, I am going to get to why we shouldn't have paid the $200 per
Okay.
ticket, including for my daughters.
Gotcha.
So we paid like $1,300 to go to Universal
Oh my
Studios
God, that's so much
for
money.
1 day.
All right, regular Jimmy's back, by the way.
Thank you.
Hey, welcome
back, Jimmy.
I have killed Country Jimmy.
Thank you. Please make sure that he is buried deeply in the earth so that we don't get zombie country Jimmy later.
No promises.
All right.
That sounds like great content. I think you should bring back Zombie Country Jimmy later.
Yeah, the next alcoholic Mountain Dew I have, he's coming back.
Oh, he's going to get all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
I love that video.
So the Hagrid coaster, I found out while we were there. I was trying not to like spoil it because I didn't know what it was. But if you've ever been to Universal before, they used to have this roller coaster called the Dueling Dragons where there was a red one and a blue one.
Oh, that one doesn't exist
That one
anymore?
is so good.
That one was so good.
They tore it down completely and replaced it with this Hagrid roller coaster. However, before this Hagrid coaster, the most expensive roller coaster ever built was $100 million to construct. The Hagrid roller coaster was $300 million.
Oh my God.
Triple
Jesus.
what the next closest one was. And the theming was really cool. But the idea is you're on Hagrid's motorcycle. So there's 2 people per like car. And one person is sitting on the motorcycle part and you have like handlebars. And the other person's in the little bitch sidecar. And
Of course.
Wow.
yeah. So that one is not nearly as thrilling as the Velocicoaster. But the theming is incredible. Like I sat in the motorcycle seat and it feels like you're actually like riding a magical motorcycle. Like you can't help but hold the handlebars based on the way the ride goes and the way you have to sit in the seat. And it was really neat. I give both of those roller coasters very high marks, but if I had to pick one, it's for sure the Velocicoaster. That thing was awesome.
Yeah, I'm probably going to pass on both of those
I really want to ride both of those.
because, as I feel like I've mentioned before, I get pretty severe motion sickness. And both of those, I would just feel sorry for all the people behind me.
Have you guys
Well-
ever had someone throw up on you on a roller coaster?
That's
No.
a hard no.
Nope.
Someone threw up next to me, so not quite on me, but
Oh, man,
it still
that's
made
bad.
me a little queasy. That's for sure.
I have thrown up on a motorcycle, on a roller fuck shit.
Hello.
I have thrown up on a roller coaster before.
On a roller coaster?
Yeah.
Oh man!
Like while it's going?
Well, so it wasn't like a roller coaster per se. It was on a ride called the Music Express. It just, it's like this thing that like goes up and down a hill pretty quick, but it just goes around in a circle at like 55 miles an hour.
That sounds like it's designed to make people throw up.
Basically, it's like a Gravitron, but not really.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I definitely threw up in one of those cars. Sorry to the Miracle Strip employee that had to clean up after me.
Well, with the Hagrid thing, I got in initially, and I used to always like you know how they have a test seat outside the ride that you can sit in to make sure that you're not too fat for it.
Yeah.
I used to always do that to make sure, because it's really embarrassing when you have to have like the ride attendant crank it down on you. And I didn't do that with the Hagrid thing because, you know, I've lost like 25 pounds so far, and I'm certainly not at a normal weight, but like in the mid to high 270s, and figured I'd be fine. But
You're not Hagrid size.
right. But I had things in my pockets, and I didn't know how the locking mechanism was going to work, and it like comes down over your legs. So the things that I had in my pockets were preventing me from getting the right kind of lock that you need for them to secure the ride.
Do you have some like big cargos on?
I did. Yeah, I'm a dad at Disney in Orlando, so I'm gonna have cargo shorts. Of
Got to
course.
carry a bunch of shit. Yeah.
Who the hell do you think you're talking to here?
Did your flip flops have cargos on them?
Not to
No,
mention, he's
you
like,
you don't wear flip flops when you're walking 12 miles a day
No
and
doubt.
you weigh 300 pounds.
that is
That's fair.
That's a hard no.
that is New Balance fucking 728s or whatever it is, buddy.
Yeah.
That's what he had on.
Kids,
yeah.
baby.
The old white and blues.
But he's a fucking Disney veteran. You goddamn right he had cargo shorts on, buddy.
So the Hagrid ride is like a moving conveyor, right? So each thing only has 2 people in it. So they like load you on and lock you down, and it's like they're walking with you, and it doesn't stop. And that's how they get people through the ride so quickly. So we get like a little ways down the way, and they have this little light, I guess, that shows them whether you've got a good lock or not. And we did not. So they had me and the person that was with me get out of the car. And by the way, the person that was with me is not my wife, because she was with the kids, because we had rider swap. So all the fun stuff I had to do with some rando, which I have a funny thing about the Velocicoaster on that as well. But so there's this girl in the sidecar with me, and the lady's like, get out, get out, get out, get out. And so we both get out, and the lady's like, are you two together? And we were like, no. And she's like, all right, well, you go get back in line, and not get in line, but like put her in the front so she could get on the next car, and you come with me. And so
man.
she had me go to
Disney jail?
No, I'm not at Disney. I'm at Universal.
Sorry, Universal
Fuck you, Jimmy.
jail. Universal jail.
No, she took me to this place where there's a test seat and had me sit in it. And she said, do you have anything in your pockets? And I said, yes, I do. And so she had me take those things out of my pockets, and I had to move them from like the pocket part of my pockets to the cargo part of my pockets. So thankfully I had cargo shorts on. Otherwise that wouldn't have worked. And I put the little thing down, and it was really no problem. Like, she had me get a good lock, and she said, hold that there for 5 seconds. And it was not a problem. It was not uncomfortable. I just didn't know. I wasn't prepared for the way it was going to connect. So
Didn't use the fucking test seat like
That's
you
right.
always do.
we had to get in line quickly. And by the way, the line for Hagrid went into, you've been to Universal, right, Cory?
I have.
So do you know where Poseidon's Adventure is?
I haven't been that recently.
I do.
No,
It's,
I don't.
it's not new.
It doesn't
Um,
matter.
It's like the giant Atlantis thing.
It's been like
huge.
Yes.
it's been like fucking 12
I know what
years.
you're talking about.
All right. Well, you walk through the Poseidon thing, and then you go into like Arabia, and then that leads directly into Hogwarts somehow. Like, so
It's seamless.
yeah, it's completely seamless. But the line for Hagrid went way out of Hogsmeade and Harry Potter Land and through Arabia back to like the beginning of Poseidon.
Okay.
So there wouldn't have been an opportunity for me to get to where the test seat is because the line was so long.
I mean, you could just be like, excuse me real quick, and just like kind of shimmy past some people.
There was no excuse me on spring break on this day. Like in Harry Potter Land, you could not move an inch without hitting someone.
You just had to act like James Franco in that movie
No.
and just push some motherfuckers out of the way.
I think you're underestimating how many people there are.
I think you're underestimating how bad I want to get that test seat.
All right. Well, I succeeded in the test seat when she moved me back there. So she put me back in the thing, and I got to ride the thing, and it was fun and all that. But going back to riding with random strangers at the Velocicoaster, I get to the front, and they have two different lines. They've got the like regular line where people have waited forever, and they've got the single rider line where if you're just by yourself, you can wait in this and it's a shorter wait. But it's still like 45 minutes or so. So it wouldn't have been faster for us to like split up with our kids and each wait individually. So when you do the parent swap thing and you're in the one line by yourself, then you always get paired with one of the single riders. So there's this kid, he's probably, 18 or 19 years old, and he gets paired up with me. And we have to wait behind little rails while another car comes up. I look at him and like, we have hands up the whole time. And he said, "Oh, are we doing that?" And I said, "Hell yeah, brother." And so I don't think he thought I was serious. So we get in the car and I put my hands up immediately. Like as soon as it's locked, we're not moving. My hands are up and he doesn't put his hands up. And I look at him and I'm like, "You can do it or what?" He's like, "We'll see." And I said, "Don't be a bitch."
Hell yeah.
And like I could tell he was a bro, so it was fine.
Just locked into this cart with this grown ass man,
Yeah.
tell him not to be a bitch.
Yeah. And
Hell
so
yeah.
That's
my
so
fucking
good.
dream.
So
Yeah.
I had my hands up, and I was not expecting this roller coaster to be this scary. But at this point, I was committed.
Yeah.
So I was really second guessing myself when I was upside down for like a year and a half.
Yeah.
And like my hands were up, and I was like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna die." But I did not put my hands up until the seat restraints were unlocked. And
Hands down.
You mean down?
yeah, down.
Yeah,
That's what I
yeah,
meant.
yeah.
And so we get off, and he had been in line with like 4 or 5 of his buddies who had gotten pulled onto the like different seats on the same car. And we got off, and he goes and grabs his buddy. He's like, "Holy shit, this dude is hardcore. He had his hands up the whole fucking time."
That's awesome.
And I was just like kind of swag walking out like, "Hell yeah, brother."
Cargo
The
shorts
whole
just
time.
bulging.
Cargo shorts bulging.
His New Balance gleaming in the Florida sun,
Right. Everything just bulging.
Yep.
throbbing.
Outside of that,
Thanks, Cory.
it was busy. We ate lots of good food, had lots of good.
Did you get a smoked
Drinks.
turkey leg?
I didn't. I normally do. I normally do, but it was too hot.
Did you
This
even
time.
really go to the theme parks if you didn't get a smoked turkey leg?
I saw other people eating smoked turkey legs.
Doesn't count.
I had what do you call the sandwich that is like dipped in funnel cake batter and fried, but it's
Monte Cristo.
Monte
Yeah.
Cristo's so good.
I had such a good Monte Cristo.
Hell yeah.
I know that's
Follow.
not the same thing as turkey leg, but
No, but I mean, it's,
was so good.
It's
about
rock
the same.
solid.
Yeah.
So the minute I knew you were in Orlando, I immediately knew you were drunk. You just immediately drunk texted us as soon as you got to
I
Orlando.
forgot about that.
Just a wall of text.
Yeah.
From Josh.
Hold on,
Yeah,
I should
you were-
read this.
And it was like 2 p.m.
I don't know if you should. You were fucked up.
Should I read this?
It was
You're
bad.
talking about titters and everything.
You did say titters.
Oh
No.
man, it was so good.
It was like middle of the day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like he was like, I just got here. I've been here for an hour and I'm fucked.
It was like 2:00, man. You're gonna have to scroll for a while, I think.
Yeah, I now say titters instead of titties.
Really influenced us.
You've
Here.
forever changed James's vocabulary.
Yes.
All right. So listen, the exchange that's in question was actually at
Thank you.
6:03 p.m.,
Okay, I felt like it
which
was
is
way earlier.
more reasonable.
Yeah, it is.
It
more.
certainly felt
Did
a
it
lot earlier.
start?
It did.
Did it start at 2?
I think it's because we were still at work.
Yeah,
I think so.
No, yeah, it started.
Okay. All right. So you talked about titters. At
Yeah, no.
6.
It's where it started is I've been on Disney property for less than an hour.
And I'm already drunk as fuck.
Yeah.
That
What
was
time
at
was that?
2:51 p.m.
There
Oh,
you go.
yeah,
All
that's
right,
what it
that's what I
is.
thought.
Yep.
There you go.
And then 4 hours later. Hold on. No. Not 4 hours later. I apparently took a nap in the middle, so it said, "I'm so drunk I don't know what do."
Oh yeah.
I fell asleep for a bit, but not help. Was accident.
Was this at Disney?
The 22-ounce drink like 16 PZ here. They got down Frat and Smith. Go down, fast and smooth. Fuck.
Holy shit! I didn't remember it being this bad.
It was
I do.
bad.
Jimmy
Yeah.
said, "Slow down, buddy." LMFAO. And Corey's "Oh, buddy," and Robert's "Oh, buddy." And then, like 3 hours after that, at like 6 p.m., I just saw the most unusual woman Her ass and titters were like legitimately fat. Hang on.
It gets better somehow.
Cellulite and everything, but waist so tiny, you could say things are going well. I found a bar.
Yeah, you did. The bar found you, buddy.
And Jimmy said, currently dying at Titters. And I'm like, laughing my ass off. What are Titters? And then I scrolled up and said, oh, I see. That was supposed to be titties. Typo.
We're going to have to edit the volume there.
Yeah.
'Cause, I just screeched into the microphone. My bad, guys.
It was warranted.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Saw a very small African-American child in an Adidas tracksuit, and first thought was, Russian spy? She's probably less than 2 years old.
Are we going to address the amount of Russian people that have visited our website?
It's a disturbing quantity for sure.
Let me get an updated number.
I think we're getting DDoS attacked.
We have protection from that.
I hope that's all it is.
No, apparently we just have a huge Russian fan base.
Fucking Igor is going to come out of nowhere and beat our asses.
Or just be like, you guys are fucking hilarious.
I hope it's that.
Yeah.
The machine.
Yeah. Oh, man. That was so great. I'm so happy I saw him.
Tell me about Bert Kreischer while I look up our current.
I mean, he is a real funny dude. I don't want to like tell you any of the jokes or anything from it because he's going to release a Netflix special and you can watch those on yourself.
In the last 7 days, which is really in the last 72 hours, 3,500 hits requests from the Russian Federation.
Hell yeah.
Can you tell me about our U.S. traffic?
18,000
In 72 hours?
7 days.
7 days.
That's
But
still like a lot.
That's
the fuck?
That's still way more than I
That seems
thought.
like a lot.
We're going viral, boys.
That doesn't seem accurate.
you're looking at it.
Yeah, I am looking at it. How the fuck is that accurate? How many listens do we have?
It's requests, not page views.
What the fuck's the
so
difference?
like people type things into Google and it like loads a result
No.
and that's it?
No. It's like a request against the web server. So they want to pull an image or metadata or something.
I see.
We have any Ukrainians out there?
They don't have internet, buddy.
What about North Korea?
Number 3 after the Russian Federation is the Netherlands at 799, and then China at 796.
China.
China's catching up.
Slowly but surely.
If it's suddenly
We got
China,
15
we have a
from
problem.
South Korea, 14 from Ukraine,
Hey, stay strong, boys.
6 from the UAE. We've got 1 from Yemen.
Wow.
Ooh.
I forgot they exist.
Were we pretty much done with Orlando? Do you guys want to know
I
anything
think
else?
so. I mean, you could talk about the hibachi bar that you
Yeah, I was
went
about to ask about that.
There's a hibachi bar?
Yeah, the Japanese bar or whatever.
Oh, I
You
was
said
like,
you
what
wanted
the
to
fuck
live
are you
there.
talking about?
Yeah, the hibachi sports bar that you were going to move into.
Yeah, so there's a place near the Airbnb that we stayed that was a sports bar, but it was also a hibachi and sushi restaurant. And they have
Okay.
hot sake, and they have hibachi and sushi, and they have beer on tap. And they had good beer on tap. So they have Yingling and Miller Lite, and no, they didn't have Miller Lite. They had Yingling and Bud Light. And
Excuse me?
Wait, what? You wanted
Hold
to live
on.
here, but they don't have Miller Lite on
They don't
tap?
have Miller
hold
Lite
on.
on tap?
nobody in Orlando has Miller Lite. I actually,
What?
Fuck Orlando.
Orlando is Yingling Town.
I tweeted to Miller Lite about this actually. I couldn't find Miller Lite on tap anywhere I went the entire time I was there.
Wow.
What?
Even Applebee's?
I didn't go to Applebee's in Orlando.
What?
Oh.
What? We went in San Francisco.
Yeah.
No, you went outside in San Francisco.
What's the difference?
You were Applebee's adjacent.
Okay.
We drove by an Applebee's.
Basically the same thing.
Did
No,
you take a
it's not.
photo and commemorate it?
Yeah, we tweeted that shit.
Yeah.
No, I tweeted that shit.
Okay. That's us.
Yeah. Appleboy. It's appleboys.us.
Yeah,
what do you
are
mean?
talking about?
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. So the Japanese restaurant has really good food. It's super cheap. The beers are like $2.25, $2.50 for every pint, and that's not a happy hour price. And it's on this like boardwalk thing, so you have to park kind of far away, but then when you get in, you're like in this little pleasant shopping plaza, and inside the bar they have like the roll-up doors, so you can like hear all the shenanigans that are going on outside. The second night when I we went there twice, or I went there twice, actually. I went to pick up food both times and take it back. So the second time I went, I had my son with me. And when we came back out, there was a fire breather arsonist type person.
Arsonist?
Those are different things.
There was like a street performer, felon
type
whatever.
guy, yeah.
You know,
Could you
just
something like
imagine?
that.
Could you imagine a fire breather arsonist just going around like,
it's got
like
got
burning
fucking-
down houses and shit?
a fucking Dulcim walking around, just yoga flame.
Fox News warned me about that, and that's why I moved out of Portland.
About Dalsim?
No, about the fire breather arsonists.
Oh, okay. I thought the guy from Street Fighter was gonna go fucking burn down your house.
No.
Oh, buddy, yoga fire.
That's about it, though. It was a good trip.
Hey, so when we go to Orlando, which we're doing in April,
We, as in you guys, because fuck you guys.
whatever,
I wasn't invited.
it's fine.
Husky boys only. Get fucked.
Are we gonna be able to go to this hibachi bar thing?
Quite possibly. It's very, very close to the place that we're going to be staying.
Hell yeah, let's do it. I'm down.
I don't care. That's fine.
Yeah, we'll do it before the death metal show.
I really don't think I'm going to a death metal show. What time is it?
Are we actually doing that?
I mean, I want to. Arch fucking Spire's playing, buddy. The band that I told you about with the crazy bass player.
Oh.
Yeah. And
Well, yeah,
and Volvodinia.
yeah, I heard that, and I was like, this is a lot.
Volvodinia is like pretty good, but like Arch Spire, I'm like legitimately excited for. So
You speculated that you think that this black metal show or whatever it is, death metal,
yeah, it's death metal.
is that different? Is black metal different than death
Yeah,
metal?
Very
Yes,
different.
It's very different. Yeah.
Do we?
One day I need a dichotomy lesson on.
No
We'll
problem,
go
buddy.
into it.
Yeah, I
There's-
got
it's
you.
a lot. Like that's
Okay.
going to be a full episode.
It
Yeah,
is.
no doubt.
All right, but you speculated that you think the show is going to start around 7.
Yeah.
Did you confirm that?
No, I mean it says 7 on the thing.
Doors are 7, so it starts at 8 probably.
No, I think doors are at like 6:30.
Ah.
So
that's
I think
weird.
it's like 4 bands, and it's in like a retirement community.
Well, that makes sense. Okay.
That's awesome. First of all,
It's in like
All of Orlando is a retirement community.
so.
That's
I,
fair.
I told my fiance, I was like, yeah, it's in like Winter Haven. She's like, oh, that's all old people.
yeah,
I'm
that
like,
is all old people. That's where I
what?
used to live.
Nice.
Really? That's so wild. Just like when Obscura played here, the fucking
Yeah.
pizza place.
Yeah,
Like what?
Times are
yeah.
tough, buddy.
I fucked up by not going to that.
Yeah, you sure fucking did. So I ate there the other day when I was downtown doing my my tux appointments.
Yep.
And I asked the bartender because I had like an hour before I had to go to my appointment. I was like, "Hey, how was the Obscura show?" I was really pissed that I couldn't come to that. She was like, "It was awesome." She's like, "I didn't get to work down here, but like normally when we have concerts, it's all fucked up and like we have to clean up after all kinds of shit and stuff. We didn't have to clean up anything."
Yeah, metal fans are
Yeah, metal
very
fans
courteous.
are the most accommodating and courteous people on earth because they get all of their anger out in the music.
So, what was your tux appointment for?
The wedding.
It seems awfully early to have a tux appointment in March for a wedding in
Corey's
October.
getting married.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
we've gone over
Have,
this.
have we announced this on the podcast?
Yeah,
We've talked
sure
about this
did.
like 3 fucking times, buddy.
Hence
Have
the
you
reason-
invited any of the Patreon subscribers?
No.
If we get if we get a founder, you can come.
Yeah, if you're founder
Fuck, yeah,
status, you
sure.
get invited to the
Whatever.
To the wedding.
You want to sign up for founder status, I'm
and
down.
you can slap
That's fine.
Rob at the wedding.
I was gonna say this is a double down
Yeah.
because I will be in the wedding.
Yeah.
Not the best man for some fucking reason. Go fuck yourself. But you can slap me while I'm there.
right.
But not like during the wedding, after the fact.
What do you mean?
No, during the ceremony, that's a hard no.
Okay, that's fair.
But I'm getting these appointments so early because I'm planning on having a jacket made for me.
Oh, Good
And
plan.
with the supply chain affecting fucking every industry,
that's fair.
I thought that maybe I would be 6 months out from getting a jacket. Turns out it's about a 4-week wait, so
It's not
it
bad.
was a little preemptive. But
Better be safe than sorry.
no doubt,
Yeah.
it also costs a little bit more than I thought it was going to. So good to know.
Gotta prepare.
Are you having a tailor make it?
Yeah.
That's cool. I've always wanted custom tailored clothing.
Yeah. So going to a place here. I've actually got another appointment that I need to set up for another place to get an estimate. But it's like almost $1,000 to get a jacket made.
Jesus.
Yeah. You go to Joseph A. Bank, they're like $300, buddy, we got you. But they also have like no fabric to choose from.
Yeah.
And they also don't do tuxes.
You
They
just
only
in a
do- they
white
only do
tux?
suit coats. No, I want a burgundy tux.
Oh, hell yeah. No wonder
Yeah.
it's so expensive.
Yeah.
Does Just Bank have tweed?
But yeah, they may have suit coats for days.
Okay.
Yeah. No, you can. It's $300 to get a suit coat made, no problem.
Is the dress code for your wedding red?
No.
Oh.
Was
Most-
that a cuckoo
most-
clock?
Most people black. I would like to wear burgundy.
Maybe we could do an Appleboys mural in here with your wedding photos.
Oh fuck yeah, I'm down with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can take a photo of all of us, the Appleboys wedding, get a professional photo done.
There you go. I mean,
No,
I'm
That'd be kinda
paying.
cool. Yeah.
I'm paying for 2 photographers, so fuck yeah, I better have all kinds of fucking photos.
That's fair.
You're paying for 2 photographers?
So
Is one a videographer?
no, we're paying for. We don't give a shit about video. We just want.
She's
a
just bringing
shitload
an
of pictures.
assistant.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
bringing a second photographer to the wedding. We opted
Yeah,
not
that's
for the
very normal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
to-
I thought you meant you like hired 2 different professional photographers
no.
to
Yeah,
like
no.
take competing pictures.
That would be awesome.
You have like a game show afterwards?
Oh man, that would be great. I'm not that fucking rich. Okay, I don't make that much money. But
Rob used to be my second shooter when I'd video weddings.
This is true.
your second shooter,
Yeah, that's what we call him.
Yeah, I was second shooter Robert.
We shot up weddings.
he was up on the grassy knoll
He was.
I was.
with the telephoto lens.
He did have the telephoto and the rangefinder.
Yep.
Did you just wait for people to mate?
30 clicks north. Yeah. It was a good time.
It was.
But yeah, we opted to not have an engagement session, and we opted to get a second photographer instead.
Man, I remember second shooter Robert days where you'd be like, "Hey, call out of work. I'll give you like $100,
Yeah.
and they'll feed you." And
Right, because
Yeah.
we were both like full time at this store, and I was like, "Hey man, I'll pay you just as much as you'll make at this place, except you don't get to go to work. You get to go fuck around and eat free food." And you're like, "Yeah."
I was like, "Dope, done."
Little did you know that Jimmy was making like
Jimmy was making
30
like
times that.
Yeah, he was making like $3,000, and I was making like $100, and I was like, I was like, "This is fine."
yeah, I
It's
remember. I
basically
remember at one
just
point on the
slave
way.
labor Rob.
Yeah, I remember at one point on the way there, you're like, "So, what are these weddings like? What do you make off these?" And I was like,
I mean, like $200-300.
Yeah. Yeah, weddings were like really lucrative until COVID hit, and I was like,
well, when
fuck
there weren't
this.
when there weren't any fucking weddings, yeah.
Well, when there weren't weddings, and then when people did have weddings, I was gonna have to edit my contract for like all these precautions and shit.
yeah,
And not about that.
that's fair. I can dig it,
Yeah. Luckily, I got a better job that pays me, so I don't have to do that shit.
no doubt.
Saw on the way in that you guys had some food in there. What'd you guys eat?
Pizza.
It was pizza.
Yeah, we like the pizza.
Fucking love pizza.
I noticed the place you got that pizza from. I went there yesterday.
Did you?
Was it good?
It was, but I didn't intend to go there.
Oh yeah.
So my nieces,
Plural.
2 of them.
Nice. It's like nice. Yeah. Get
I'm
it?
with you. I liked it.
He got it.
so my nieces are in town, and my wife asked if I could stop by Little Caesars on the way home, the same one that the guy had the AK-47 at,
Hot and ready. Got it.
Yeah. To pick up a couple pies, a couple crazy breads, and I did. I stopped at Little Caesars, walked in the door. There's a bit of a line. Nobody at the counter. Can't see anybody in the back. Don't know what's going on.
Was the oven full of hot and readies?
No.
Oh.
Oh, geez.
Uh-oh.
We're about to have another situation.
Yeah, didn't they learn anything from last time?
Were you packing this time?
So the guy comes up to the counter, and he asks the guy that's clearly annoyed that he's been waiting there for a little while, "Did you order online?"
And he said, "Of course I fucking didn't. This is Little Caesars."
It's supposed to be hot and ready, you bitch.
No, he said, "No, I didn't." And the guy said, "Online only."
What?
And
That's it. Online only.
And then the guy at the counter said, "Again?"
What?
So apparently this is an issue he's faced before.
Again?
This is Little Caesars, number one. That goes against everything that their business model stands
Right,
for right
I understand.
now.
It's not ready.
The guy then explains, the guy behind the counter then explains that there are only 2 people in the building and that they're handling everything and that they cannot handle walk-in orders in addition to online orders, and they don't have the ability to turn off online orders.
Poor guys.
It's crazy to me that Little Caesars has that much of an online ordering presence.
I think that's a corporate thing. Like, I think that you, like, at the corporate level, they're like, oh, we'll get extra business if we have online orders.
Yeah, but who the fuck orders Little Caesars online?
Yeah, I go to Little Caesars when I forget to place an order and I'm close to one.
Or like you just hate yourself.
Or I hate myself.
Little Caesars is not bad.
I agree.
It's certainly not great.
It's not good, but it's not bad.
$5 and it's not bad.
It's better than like a freezer pizza.
It's better than most freezer pizza.
Except for like
and
the
freezer pizzas cost how much money?
Like $7.
Exactly.
And they take like 45
exactly.
minutes.
45 minutes. Do you have
Whoa.
an air
You
fryer?
No, you've got to.
I do have an air fryer.
It takes like 15 minutes.
In my air fryer.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
You've got to preheat the oven.
Not the air fryer.
Yeah,
then
no,
you got to clean that shit out.
How big is the air fryer?
You
can't
clean your
fit
air-
a full DiGiorno in an air
He
fryer.
sure
Yes,
can.
you can.
DiGiorno.
Absolutely
No, you
can.
can't.
You absolutely can.
Jimmy and I have the same air fryer.
You have the
and
same
I
air
use
fryer,
mine
right?
almost.
That shit won't fit a DiGiorno?
Yes, it will. I did
Yes,
it.
it will.
I did it
Yes,
the other
it
day.
will.
It
A
absolutely
full
will.
ass DiGiorno.
All right,
Full
well,
ass.
we're getting away from the point. The point is,
What is the point, buddy?
They didn't have any hot and readies,
Right.
so I had to leave because
Oh.
I couldn't order online.
Not hot.
And
Not ready.
So at this point, my son, who I just picked up from daycare and I had carried into Little Caesars with me, was really, really upset that we
Oh.
were leaving without pizza, and even more upset that I was putting him back in his car seat. So he was screaming. And so I called my wife, baby screaming in the background. He's not really a baby anymore. He's like 18 months old now, and he's spelling words like anti-disestablishmentarianism.
Wow.
But
Boy, howdy, those Baby Einstein DVDs are really doing wonders.
yeah.
Can you spell that word?
Yes. So I called my wife on the way home, and she tells me to go to this other local pizza joint, which is the same place that you guys bought your pizza from tonight. So I decided to go ahead and take my son home so that he'll stop screaming, drop him off, and go to the pizza place. And I called Cory after I went to the pizza place because there was this fringe benefit of going to pick up pizza at this place because they have a bar. And I was like, I can get a couple quick beers, a couple quick Miller Lights, you know?
I know.
I didn't receive a call.
Correct.
Fuck you, Josh.
Mm-hmm.
You two have your thing, we two have our thing, and the four of us have our
Yeah.
thing. Like,
Fuck you, Cory.
Fuck you, Jimmy.
I never shot one of your weddings.
You're good, Rob.
Me too.
Hell yeah.
All right. So let's tamper down the jealousy a little bit.
We're not jealous.
Okay.
Do you guys tongue each other too?
Yes.
I see.
Duh.
Thought that was our thing.
So I go to the place, and at this point, my wife had already ordered the pizzas online, and she and I had a bit of a, we don't like ever fight. We had a little bit of a tiff a couple weeks ago because she accused me of waiting to order food when I go to pick it up until I get there so that I can sit at the bar and drink. And I said, I absolutely do not do that.
Hey, Josh.
Yeah.
Hey, do you do that?
Yeah. And she knew that, but, and to be fair, like, I was like, nah, I don't do that. You know, like, very obviously, I definitely do that. But now she's like using these opportunities to prove a point. And so she pre-ordered the pizza when I was leaving the Little Caesars.
Nice.
So I had to drive my son home, and then I had to drive back to the pizza place, and that process took like 20, 25 minutes. So by this time, I knew that the pizza was either ready or was going to be ready quickly. But her proving a point led to me wanting to prove a counterpoint,
Oh.
which is that I can consume beer very quickly.
Okay.
So I get to the bar, and I say to the bartender, hey, I have an online order pickup. It's probably ready now. He asks me the name. I give him the name. And I say, I'd also like 2 Miller Lights draft. And he says, okay. And so he grabs a glass, and he says, you want me to pour one now and then bring you the next one? I said, no, go ahead and pour both. They're not going to last very long. He's like, oh, okay. And so at this point, he hasn't gone to the back to check to see if the pizzas are ready. So he pours the 2 beers and sits them on the counter, and then he walks away. I pick up a beer, and I down a beer, like just in 16 ounces down the hatch. Put it down, wait like 4 or 5 seconds, kind of do a little burp, pick up the second beer, down the second beer. They're both down very quickly. Like, I pretty much chugged both of them.
He Ziggy Zaggied it.
And as soon as I finish the second beer and sit it down, this lady that's at one of the high tops behind the bar, like not behind the bar on the bartender side, but like behind me, starts clapping.
Oh my God.
She's like,
Was it like a slow clap?
no, it was just like a normal clap. It wasn't like a fast clap. It was just, she just started clapping. And then like several other people started clapping. And I turn around and I'm like, what the hell, man? And
I was trying to prove a point to my bitch wife.
Jesus.
all right, first of all,
Sorry, it's
that was definitely not zombie Southern Jimbo. That was regular Southern Jimbo, and I thought we killed him.
He came back. No, he came back, buddy.
And second of all, my wife is definitely not a bitch. So
She's a lovely lady.
I was just trying to see into their perspective, maybe.
you were trying to see into my perspective, and that was not my perspective.
Why would you think that like the bar people would just understand that? Like,
All right, either way, I was not trying to put on a show for anyone. I wanted to drink 2 beers and not add time to me picking up the pizzas to prove an internal point. And by the way, it's an internal point because I was not going to tell my wife that I had 2 beers while I was there.
Guess what I did?
yeah, that would have been proven a point.
Right.
It's unavoidable.
Right. But I wanted to prove it to myself that I don't need extra time at the bar to have a good time.
Do you feel good about that?
I do feel good about that, Jimmy. Thank you for asking. But I didn't know anybody was watching me drink. And I've never felt so simultaneously both embarrassed and proud,
Yeah.
like, about anything. Because,
that's a bittersweet little
Yeah.
chocolate.
yeah.
Oh
So-
my God.
That's how my pizza experience went yesterday.
Hell yeah.
I also had a beer while I was waiting for the pizza today.
What kind of beer did you have?
I had a Dunkel.
Ooh, it's a good one.
Yeah. No one clapped.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw beer is very good.
Yeah. I've discovered a new brewery here lately.
Yeah?
Mm?
They're out of Sandy Springs, Atlanta.
Oh, yeah?
It's called Pontoon Brewing.
Mm.
They have
You like you're on a boat?
That's a little boat.
all the beers that I've had from them are extraordinarily heavy.
Not like a little boat.
No,
Like a pontoon.
more like a buoy.
Oh.
That's a
So they're dense.
Yeah. But this Fluffer Otter beer is it's 9 point something percent. It's like it is a lot. But it is a marshmallow peanut butter stout.
Ooh.
It's fucking delicious.
Does sound fucking delicious.
It is so heavy though. My God. It is a sipping beer. That is not a I can drink 2 pints while I wait for my online order to be grabbed from the back.
Right. To prove a point to my wife.
Yes.
Who I love.
Why do you look so disgusted while you close your laptop?
Yeah,
What happened?
what happened there, buddy?
You saw the feet porn.
No. What?
Hello?
Bringing it back.
Sorry,
Yep.
Jimmy's had 2 hard Mountain Dews, so he is flying right now.
Talking about
I'm just
feet
trying to
porn and
create
everything,
content. I'm a content creator.
buddy. You a feet porn creator?
So these pontoon beers are pretty good, huh?
Yeah, no, so far everything that I've had from them has been delicious. And they have otters on like all the cans, so like they're all adorable. It's definitely going to be a part of the bachelor party trip for sure.
Nice.
We're going to Atlanta?
That's the idea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like Atlanta.
Yeah.
Your shirt says you like Atlanta.
I thought we were going to Vegas.
No, definitely not.
Mm.
1, can't afford it. 2, Falcons don't play there.
They do if they're playing the Raiders.
Yeah, we played them last year in the Dome. We only play the AFC West once every 4 years.
Son of a bitch.
Did I tell you guys I'm going to Detroit in May?
Ooh, why?
Nope.
Going to Movement. It's a electronic music festival.
Can you take your picture with the RoboCop statue?
I can do that.
Excellent.
Could you try to capture a video of yourself once you get into gyration mode?
Oscillation, Jimmy.
I'll be gyrating quite a bit.
How about oscillating?
Lots of oscillation.
Yeah, I need a video of that so that we can make that animated
We
GIF.
need to make a GIF of that real quick.
You need to tell my girlfriend this because I will not be in a headspace where I want to record myself.
You don't
neither
need to
neither
wear
will
one.
she.
She will.
Mm.
What you guys need to do is just wear GoPros on your chest.
I could wear like the 360 one, but like have it on a pole above my head, like in front of me. So it's like capturing the whole thing.
I just imagine Lemming Jimmy with a fucking camera on his head. Just
That would be awesome. Can you?
all around
I'll buy the
fucking
GoPro.
music festival.
I can
Can you do that?
Yeah.
If I buy the GoPro, will you do it?
Yes.
Like actually?
Yes.
All right.
Oh man, I really hope I see Lemming Jimmy.
Me too.
That's gonna be great. I can't wait. Have you ever been to Detroit?
I haven't.
It sucks.
Really?
Yeah. No, there's like downtown Detroit is nice. Just like every downtown of every major city is nice.
Yeah.
But like it is basically, I mean, there's always something to see in every downtown of every
Right.
major city.
Like
You
homeless people.
Homeless people,
Yeah.
sure, but also like landmarks and things of that nature. The homeless people are there because that's where the tourists are.
Right.
Tourists have money. Homeless people want the money. They go hand in hand.
It's fair.
It's like marshmallow and peanut butter, you know?
Yep. That's a good callback.
Thank you. Downtown Detroit, very cool. It's a neat city. It is.
Yeah.
But like there is a like hard line.
Right.
It's like as soon as you walk across a road, you're like, I'm gonna die.
Do you
Yeah.
know what that road's called?
No, it's not 8 Mile.
8 Mile
Mile.
Road.
Our Airbnb is in Canada.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Okay.
It is.
Do you have
That's
your
awesome.
passport?
No.
Oh, you need
I'm
to
just
get
gonna
that.
I'm just gonna figure it out.
You're not gonna get in. That's what you're
Yeah, I
gonna
have
do.
a passport.
I just recently got my passport, like for the first time ever.
Where are you going?
I don't have any travel planned. I just wanted to have a passport just in case.
It's a good idea.
Hey, do you want to take a cruise?
I do, but my wife won't.
Like, won't?
Big boat scare.
If it
Seen Titanic too many times?
if it were a Disney cruise, I might be able to talk her into it. But otherwise, that's going to be a hard no from her.
I've never been on a
'Cause
cruise.
I haven't
I've been on
either.
2, and they're awesome.
We
My
should do an Appleboys
fiance,
cruise.
my fiance desperately wants to go on one. Like that should be a shared experience, I think. Because like I'm gonna be fucked up the whole time, so she needs someone to talk to.
Well, that's
Yep.
not going to be me.
I mean,
I'm gonna be fucked up with
hang
you.
That's
out.
why I said, do you guys want to go on a cruise? Because they can hang out and we can hang out.
So speaking of Appleboys cruise, are we still doing Appleboys Airbnb where we bring on a bunch of guests?
Yes, but not in the time frame that we originally said.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I need that to happen. Maybe we could do Appleboys cruise, but we bring all this equipment because it's really not that much.
I'd
yeah,
be down
I mean,
with.
we could do
Did
that.
they let you do that?
Yeah.
I don't know why they wouldn't. It's a air gap podcast mixer.
Does the boat have internet?
Yes.
We don't need.
We don't need internet. And
This
yes,
is
it does.
this is an air gapped
Well-
podcast mixer,
Yeah, no, I know. I just wanted to
meaning
know.
that it's never been connected to the internet, Rob.
I just want to know. Where you guys want to go for the cruise?
Bermuda, Jamaica, baby, why don't we go down
Wow,
the
you
I'm
coast?
down for
those. You missed like 9 countries in that song.
Yeah. We can go to the Dominican if you want. That's pretty nice.
I'm down.
So
I just want to be on the boat the whole time. I don't give a fuck about where we go.
Oh,
The boat is the main attraction here.
yeah, for sure.
I
Yeah.
feel the opposite way.
Oh no.
me too.
Well,
The
no.
boat is
This is
inconsequential.
again, I think an age gap thing. Like I don't give a shit about experiencing
if
the
you
world.
just
America
wanna-
rules. I just want
No.
to drink on a boat the whole
Well,
time.
hang on. I don't quite agree with that part because
Okay.
I think that like going to a Caribbean island sounds awesome.
Yeah, sure.
But if you just want to go to the beach, fly there.
Yeah.
If you want
Right.
to
Agreed.
take a cruise, then the boat is the main attraction.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can. We can do both.
I just want to get like trash on a cruise ship
Sure.
and then suddenly
And then-
end up
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
You clearly have not been on a cruise then, right?
Correct.
Correct.
All right. So it legitimately takes 2 days to get your sea legs, and that's not like just using terminology.
It makes sense.
It feels weird, and even if you're not prone to motion sickness, it's hard to adjust. And if you are prone to motion sickness, like you better pack the Dramamine.
it was very
yeah.
different, but I've been deep sea fishing and I got very sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, imagine that, but it never stops.
Right.
Like
Your
even
boat.
when you're sleeping and everything. And then when you finally get your sea legs, you have to get your land legs.
Right.
Like when you get back on land, it feels like the land is what's moving
Oh.
because your equilibrium in your body has adjusted to being on the boat.
I imagine it's
So-
kind of like when, like last time I went ice skating. I haven't been ice skating in a while. And then like you put your shoes on, it's like, whoa, I can like walk again.
I can neither confirm nor deny if it's like that because I don't ice skate. But I will tell you that is the reason why I don't think the cruise to the island to the cruise is the right way to experience the island. Like,
That's fair.
I agree.
fly to the island, have a great time, all inclusive, get drunk, go to the beach, do whatever, have a fun time on the island,
Cruise back.
then fly back.
Oh.
And then
Right.
when you want to go on, when you go
You
on,
know, those cruise ports and the leave from the Dominican.
Yeah.
when you want to go on a cruise, you just go on a cruise.
Right.
Like, you can go from Cape Canaveral to like Alaska and back in 10 days. wild.
I don't think that's true.
That doesn't seem right.
It's
Yeah.
like 10 or
I
14.
do want to do an Alaskan
To
cruise.
Alaska?
Cape Canaveral to
Yeah.
How the fuck are you getting there, bud?
So one, Cape Canaveral's on the Atlantic side of
I know.
Florida, so you have to go around that into the Panama Canal and up the entirety of fucking North America.
There's no
Those boats
fucking
move
way.
fast, buddy.
0% chance,
hold on.
bud.
So you think you believe that you can get from Florida through the Panama Canal?
He's pulling out
up
the laptop.
to Alaska,
He's looking
then
this shit up.
back in 10 days.
10 to 14.
No,
No.
the fuck you can't.
That's like a 2-month boat trip minimum. There's no one. They don't do that.
Those motherfuckers would have to go like 100 miles an hour.
He's got
minimum.
He's taking a fucking hydrofoil Carnival cruise
Yeah.
line. Like, just we have an 8-deck boat on a hydrofoil.
Elon
Yeah.
Musk has a new cruise ship.
Jesus,
So,
Yeah.
you're on the bullet ship.
yeah.
Oh, you can only pick ports in California or Washington.
Huh, weird how that works.
Panama Canal is
Hold on.
fucked,
How
so.
much?
Yeah, no
far-
shit.
Maybe that's why. Maybe it wasn't that way last time
No,
I checked this out.
No, it's
no, no.
it
How
definitely
long-
wasn't that way
How
ever.
long is California to Juneau, or wherever you go in Alaska?
Like 14 days.
Okay.
Hold on. Do you guys know how canals work?
Yes.
Yeah.
This shit's fucking crazy.
It is
It's like
pretty
a
wild.
water elevator.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah. They just
Yeah.
like shift the water up and up and up and up, and the boat rises up and then back down.
Yeah, buoyancy.
Shit's crazy.
I used to live on.
I didn't know that.
On a canal.
Did
in,
you?
in Florida? Well, my grandparents did.
I
Okay.
did as well. Well, not on the canal, but I lived near one.
No, yeah, my grandparents were on the canal. They were at like the end.
Okay.
Yeah,
They lived in the port.
like it was an inlet that went into where the canal is.
Did you have to go through customs to visit your grandpappy?
No.
Corey, another thing on the cruise is like there's no chance she would go and leave the kids.
Sure,
So that's like another tick mark for the Disney cruise.
that's fair.
They do have alcohol on Disney cruises.
They
though.
do. I don't think I want to have Disney for like fucking 8 days.
Yeah, there's gonna be lots of kids running around too.
No, they have like segregated sections.
Yeah, they have like the kids section where they have like
What's going on there?
The action or state of setting someone or something apart from other people or things or being set apart.
I realize that's like the number one example, but that is not the context that he used it in.
I understand.
Correct.
I understand, but
So they have like the
If you-
children areas of the Disney cruises.
if you just say, "Man, they got segregation on these Disney cruises," not a good look for Disney.
That's not what I said. I said they have segregated areas for adults versus children.
You didn't say adults versus children.
I
to be
w-
fair,
in the
but
context, if you
I
don't
knew what
clip
you
it,
meant.
No. If you don't clip it and you listen to the entire conversation,
It's already closed.
it was a direct follow up to there's going to be kids running around everywhere, and I said no, they have segregated areas for them,
So there's
Yeah,
like belligerent
like for the
adults.
kids.
So there's like belligerent adult
Yes.
playground, and then there's regular playground.
basically, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, they have like whole floors that are just dedicated to the churns,
I see.
and then they have whole floors dedicated to just the big people.
I see.
For the record, I'm not saying that you're wrong. I just thought it was funny.
When I imagine Detroit, I think of doom and gloom and closed factories.
Most of it, that's mostly true. Yeah.
So,
But then there's also like the
rundown
really
buildings.
there's also the really cool parts of Detroit where it's
Right.
like a fucking 40-block radius.
that's where I'm mainly gonna be. Like
Yeah, well, that's where everyone is in Detroit.
the actual festival is like downtown, like on the water.
Sure.
Could be pretty cool.
Nice.
Excited.
That'll be nice. It'll be a good time.
I don't think there's a major city in the United States that I associate more like distinctly with like a dystopian wasteland than Detroit.
New Orleans.
No, New Orleans is
New Orleans
too,
hits different.
it's more like a fantasy wasteland. Like Detroit is more of a sci-fi wasteland, and New Orleans is more of a fantasy wasteland. Rob knows what I'm saying.
I absolutely agree.
New Orleans has more of a yellow hue, and Detroit has more of a blue hue.
Yes.
Okay.
Like
Rob knows what I mean.
I absolutely
We're
do.
on the same wavelength.
I'm thinking about like Blade Runner when I think of Detroit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think that Blade
futuristic
Runner was actually
sci-fi.
filmed in Detroit.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Either way,
I don't know that that's actually true, but
so I Am Legend is much more Detroit than New Orleans.
sure.
When I think of New Orleans, I think like Dune.
Yeah. Sandy.
Yeah.
What? It's a fucking swamp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what I think, though.
Yeah. Princess Bride.
What?
That's not the same.
Have fun raiding the castle.
Yeah.
Did you know that Billy Crystal was so funny on the set of that movie that the director like had to leave every time that he was on screen because he was like, I can't do this.
I did not. That's great, though.
I like that Rob was like 100% with me, and then I said the Princess Bride. He's like, oh, fuck. I don't know what to talk about anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not on board anymore.
We're lost.
Oh, goodness.
I was with you up until then, though.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
When you guys think of, is there any other like cities that you think of and you have like a strong association with something
Like an
else?
aura.
Yeah.
I mean,
Pollution, Los Angeles, like smog,
Okay.
like just a hazy, bad place.
It's pretty hazy.
Washington, D.C., traffic.
No.
Yeah.
I know Washington, D.C. has a lot of traffic, but
It has
very clearly Atlanta, New York, and Los Angeles are all
Yeah, I was thinking New York
much
City.
more traffic-y than
Look it
DC.
up.
Oh, look it up.
Look it up right now.
Yeah, look it up.
I'm
You got a
not,
laptop.
not going to be wrong multiple times in one night.
Number 1 is Washington, D.C. Number 2
Measured
is
by what?
measured by fucking traffic.
Okay. Like minutes stuck in, number of cars.
Measured by fucking Time or U.S. Weekly or some sort of reputable or fucking tabloid tribunal something or other newspaper fucking shit.
Hey, speaking of tribunal newspaper fucking shit, did you know that the Appleboys were featured in a publication?
Yeah, I would think you told me about that because of your NFT purchase.
I do remember that.
Really?
I got interviewed for Franchise Times, which is a monthly magazine about franchises, and they did a Web3 article in which they referenced the Applebee's NFTs, and the author of the article reached out to me to ask me about the Bourbon Street Steak NFT that we purchased.
Wow. That's cool.
So we're now published in an article.
We did it.
It's official.
Let's go.
I have looked everywhere, both in person and on the internet, and I cannot find the ability to purchase print copies of this. So I've only been able to see it online. But print copies exist. I just think you had to have a prior monthly subscription to the magazine to get them, and I don't have that. And they don't have the ability to order back issues, and no one sells them online.
That's
That
incredible.
sucks.
Did you go to Books A Million?
I did, and I went to Barnes and Noble.
Noble.
Yeah.
Bam.
So that's about all I had to talk about tonight. What about you guys? Anything else?
I mean, yeah, I think we did some work tonight, guys.
Yeah. Hey Jimmy, did I hear that your mom is coming to town soon?
She is. She's actually coming into town Sunday.
This coming Sunday, like
Tomorrow?
That's like tomorrow.
You gotta
Wow.
go clean your
Oh,
house.
she's coming in tomorrow.
God, I gotta go home and clean my house.
Are we gonna hang out?
Right. Might hang out. Might go to Applebee's.
All right.
You guys want to go to Applebee's? My mom, like unironically.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can go to Applebee's. My mom.
We were talking about though Sunday night, and Sunday night's the worst night to go to Applebee's because they close at 10.
That is
We can
a
make
good
it work.
point.
She'll be here at 5:52. She says.
Straight from the airport, right to the Applebee's.
Yes.
Is
We could be at Applebee's at like 6.
Yeah. Well,
The
no, you
Applebee's is
can't.
definitely not 8 minutes from the airport.
Yeah, you definitely. I mean, you can get to the airport
yeah,
Applebee's.
Yeah, there is an Applebee's 8 minutes from the airport, but you don't want that one.
You guys got to come to her.
No, we're not doing that.
No, our bartender's not at that one.
Thanks so much for tuning in tonight, guys.
Happy tonight.
Happy tonight.
Happy tonight.
Wait, we didn't plug the socials.
God.
Outro for that, buddy.
Huh?
Yeah, we have an outro.
We have the guy.
Yeah, we paid someone.
Yeah.
For that.
Okay. Sorry. Roll the guy.
Keep this in.
Roll the guy.
You've been listening to the Appleboys Podcast. I know. We're badass. We hope you enjoyed the show. Make sure to like, rate, and review. Thank you for listening, especially premium subscribers. We'll be back soon, but in the meantime, hook up with us on Discord at discord.gg/Appleboys, on the website at appleboys.us, and Twitter and Facebook at Appleboys Pod. Happy tonight.